for watching. I am Ashling Bagli, and me and my friend Valerie Teo, we are actually from Open University, and we'll be doing a video presentation on environmental awareness. Climate change is really happening, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Valerie and I'm partner with Ashling Usun. And please forgive us for we are doing video like this instead of live video.
So if you have been following BBC News and also following Greenpeace, WMO, UNEP, IPCC, even WWF on their Instagram webpage, on their Facebook webpage, they also have been raising awareness about climate change for a very long time. So even in the UK and also in Europe, many of the younger generation are also protesting about climate change is really happening and how climate change is going to affect their future. So climate change is basically a long-term change in the weather pattern over a significant period of time. But who is really causing the climate to change? Is it happening naturally, or is it because of us humans? Many people might misunderstand that greenhouse gases are actually bad for our environment, but greenhouse gases are actually still very important for our environment itself. So oxygen we actually breathe, and then we breathe out carbon dioxide. The plants would need it because carbon dioxide, they will use carbon dioxide for their photosynthesis process, and then they will release oxygen again. So this is actually balancing the content of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. So the other greenhouse gases, the main function is, so when the heat from the sun is being penetrated into the Earth's surface, so some of the heat will actually escape into outer space again, but some of the heats are being trapped to warm up our Earth's surface, because without the greenhouse gases, actually our Earth will be about negative 18 degrees Celsius. So that's very cold and not even suitable for some life on Earth that we have today to even live in that kind of condition. Especially in the tropical region, we probably won't have some of our endemic plants, or because they cannot survive in that particular environment. So yeah, so you can see in the diagram next to me that human activity has been increasing some of the greenhouse gases in our atmosphere, especially carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. So what is happening now today, when the heat from the sun is being penetrated onto the Earth's surface, so not many can escape out, and most of it is actually trapped on the Earth's surface, which is heating up the global temperature and also increasing the temperature of our sea and ocean as well at the same time. So that is what you call global warming, which eventually leads to climate change. As the number of human population starts to increase and expand all over the world, the demand for urbanization and also development also starts to increase as well all over the world. So one of the main human activity that is contributing towards global warming and climate change is mass deforestation. So we cut down our forests to build concrete forests, which is our city, and then we also cut down our forests for agriculture sector, for our residential area and industrial area as well. And then on top of all of that, we are also burning fossil fuel to supply electricity to our homes, and also to supply fuel for our cars, transportation, and all of this is actually contributing pollution, air pollution towards our atmosphere. So all of these actually emits carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide into the atmosphere, and which is actually causing global warming, increasing our Earth temperature, which is eventually leading to climate change. So because of our luxurious lifestyle, we expect to live a luxurious lifestyle, we end up hurting our environment.
Okay, as for me, I'm going to talk about the effect of this climate change towards us and why we should get panic. And the effect will involve with environments and human. As you can see, of course, for environment, the effect will be like higher in wildlife extinction rate and sea level. As land and sea undergo rapid change, the animals that inhabit them are doomed to disappear if they don't adapt quickly enough. Some will make it and some won't. Besides, the polar regions are particularly vulnerable to a warming atmosphere. Average temperature in the Arctic are rising twice as fast as they are elsewhere on Earth, and the world ice sheets are melting fast. This is not only has grave consequences for the region's peoples, wildlife and plant. Its most serious impact may be on rising sea level. Another effect on environment will be like unpredictable and uncontrollable weather, like more frequent and severe weather. Higher temperatures are worsening many types of disaster, including storm, heat wave, floods, and droughts. A warmer climate creates an atmosphere that can collect, retain, and drop more water, changing weather patterns in such a way that wet areas become wetter and dry areas drier. Meanwhile, as this effect of climate change towards humans will be, of course, gaining sickness and higher in death rates. Today, scientists point to climate change as the biggest global health threat of the 21st century. It's a threat that impacts all of us, especially children and elderly. As temperatures spike, so do the incidence of illness, emergency room visits, and death. Next will be the solutions that we can do on daily life for us to reduce or mitigate this problem of climate change. The first solution maybe will be like drive a full efficient vehicle such as hybrid and fully electrical vehicles. It can help us to save fuel and money. Next, change the way of traveling. Reducing how much you use a car is one of the most effective measures. Of course, invest in energy efficient appliances. Did you know energy efficiency is the lowest cost way to reduce emissions? So, when go to shopping for refrigerator, washing machines, and other appliances, look for the Energy Stars level. It will tell you which are the most efficient. As for reduce water waste, saving water reduce carbon pollution. That's because it takes a lot of energy to pump, heat, and treat your water. So, take shorter showers, turn off the tap while brushing your teeth, or maybe probably change to water sense level features and appliances. It will help us to reduce wastewater. Next, of course, reduce plastic usage. Please shop thoughtfully. Don't buy heavily packaged products. Yes, they will still be on the shelf for now, but if everyone stops buying them, perhaps the manufacturers will change their way of process for the packaging of the products. And of course, other way, please bring recycle bag to shop good and beautifully. Last but not least, actually, eat the food that you buy. Most of the food waste that you left just wind up in the landfill. If you're wasting less food, you are likely cutting down on energy consumption. Eating less meat, as like a person who reduced their animal protein consumption by half, also reduced their carbon footprint by 40%. Isn't that incredible? So we learned that the earth is sick by now due to the global warming. So us, as a human, we have to heal it. Global warming have caused many problems to human, but us human is the one that make the global warming happen. Due to these global warming problems, many people also have died due to any disease that occur and disaster. Besides the disease that make people die, economy of country also getting down due to the global. So we can reduce the problem of this global warming by using less gasoline, and we recycle most of the things that can be recycled. And the most importantly, humans should help to reduce the problem of global warming instead of keep increasing the temperature in the earth. Our generation should start taking care of the earth now, so that the next generation won't be suffered due to the problems of this when it getting worse.
One of the main challenges that our environmentalists are facing today is the fact that some people still don't accept that climate change is happening, despite all the proof that we have around us are extreme weathers, more people who are getting sick, and more people who are getting cancer because of the air pollution. But it is still important that we raise awareness among the people that climate change is happening, and if we don't start changing right now, we are going to ruin our future generation, because they deserve to live in a healthy environment. We took all we could from our Mother Earth. Now it's time to start giving back. Thank you.